deep, Gematria, seeking God. And of course, you're absolutely ruthless about the truth with which you conduct your own self. Okay? The words that come out of your mouth, the way that you control yourself. One of my favorite gems is that the fruit of the Spirit is self-control. Father is mathematically at the center of self-control, and those letters parallel Father perfectly. It was a 3 plus 2 is 1 plus 1. But there are billions of people on earth today that are far from God willfully. Remember, everything that everyone does is their own personal choice, and it's their own will. If you're far from God, it's because you have chosen to be far from God. It's not because you were born in a Muslim home. It's not because you were born in a non-educated country. It's not because you were born anywhere where there was no access to certain things. Okay? It's because you individually did not choose to call upon God, seek Him, desire Him. Okay? God will reveal Himself to you. He'll bring things your way to show you more about Himself if you honestly cry out to Him and say, I want to know God. I want to know God. Okay? You could have been born in a jungle, far from the internet, books, information, civilization, any church, and just start crying out to the Maker, saying, great Maker who made me and my kin and my parents and these trees and these animals, great Maker who made all this, can you please reveal more of your true self to me? Please show me who you are. God could send an angel with a Bible in his hand to say, here, read this. God could just show up, like He did for Abraham, in 3 persons in 3 bodies, saying, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, here we are. We're going to eat with you. God teaches people about Himself through dreams in the night, visions, all sorts of ways He communicates. But God meets the heart that desires Him. No matter where it lives on planet Earth, no matter what age, what sex, what background, what language, God meets the heart that desires Him, and God reveals more of Himself. Just like any intimate relationship, I'm a person. If you want to get to know me, we can draw near to each other. And you can start sharing more things with me, and you're going to reveal some deep stuff about yourself. And I'm going to be like, whoa, you're taking me deeper here. And I can share deep things about myself with you. And we're going to go deeper over time. It's the exact same way with God. He's like, do you want more? I can give you more. I can share you more deep secrets. I can tell you more about myself. I can show you more about myself than any human you've ever known, than anyone I've ever, even God at some point could say, Derek, I have never shown this to any human being who's ever followed Christ, but I'm going to show it to you now because we are at that place of me showing this to you. And I will reverently and humbly and worshipfully appreciate whatever it is that God shows me. And so it is with you. I'm like, the deep secrets of God are not cheap. They are not superficial. They are not quick. It's like when you meet someone that on the street, or someone that's going to be your friend long term. Some of their deepest truth and some of their deepest knowledge, their most sensitive information, typically doesn't come out of them in the first 5 minutes. Like, that's just seems to be the way God made us. But it's very interesting. But so your life is between you and God. There's billions of people on planet Earth that don't desire God. Or there are, other things that they secretly, prefer more or think about more. man, I mean, religion is a scary beast. All sorts of things. It's like, just start by saying, God, can you please talk to me and teach me how you speak and how to hear your voice? Just, God, can you please help me to get closer to you? And can you please teach me more about yourself? And it's that constant, reverent heart expression. Every beating moment that you're awake, that God responds to. He does respond. He knows your thoughts. He's a mind reader. He knows your thoughts. He knows all your thoughts. Okay? He knows the thoughts of everyone. He knows who's thinking about him. He knows. All right. So now, this is, I have a personal belief that God is sovereign, that God even foreordains many people's thoughts, but that's for a totally different discussion. Okay, I'll keep that one more or less off the table. But you know, I really do believe that it's up to you. Okay, like, you know, you gotta desire God. Okay. All right. Let me put it this way. God has always made the first move. It's like, if you do desire God, it's because there's been so many love notes and so many things that have come into your eyes and ears and sensory, cells in your life that have just made you desire God. It's like, okay, I've seen enough, I've heard enough, I've felt enough. There's a great, beautiful God behind all this, and I want to get personal with this God. Okay, so there you go. And then above all, you have to be yourself. Above all, you have to reject other people. You have to reject people pleasing as quickly as possible, because people don't even know what they want either. And if everyone just lives their life people pleasing, you got a bunch of people staring at each other, chasing each other, talking to each other, texting each other, showing off in front of each other, and none of them is actually getting what they really want, which is a close, intimate, amazing personal relationship with God, because they're all so distracted by each other. It's the truth. That's what we see today more than ever. And so, first you need to confess that Jesus Christ is God. Understand that God has come and lived inside of you. And then do what you honestly feel like doing. And your personal dance with God will be different than mine. Okay? I enjoy quite a lot of time. Currently in my life, God may change me in the future. But in the current season of my life, and given the current condition of planet Earth, I currently enjoy a large percentage of my time by myself with God alone. Okay? Other people are different. Okay? When they get filled with God, they might be extremely attracted to certain people, certain activities, certain places. Your dance is unique to you and God. Okay? There you go. Very cool. All right. So I think that was pretty good talking. Very cool. One of my favorite gems, I just like journaling a little bit. One of my favorite gems up at Routley Park, where I work out and just exercise, is that the sport courts, the tennis court and the basketball court, and the nets and the hoops are made by Tomco, which equals Jesus, which equals God's Son. OK equals God, and then the TMO equals Son, just like in the exact same slots as JESUS. Very cool. But yeah, walking in the Spirit, which is the highest level of human behavior. I repeat, I am telling you the highest form of human functionality and the highest form of human behavior. Okay? You've confessed that Jesus Christ is God. That means God now lives inside of you. Now it is your sacred and pleasurable duty to constantly, day and night, do what you feel like doing, go where you feel like going, say what you feel like saying at all times. That is the Spirit of God dancing with you. Literally, He's in control of you. Just like a dance leader on the dance floor, and you are feeling, okay, feeling Him, but He's inside of you, okay? So that's why it's very delicate, it's very subtle. I pay close attention to my feelings, my cravings. If you watch me when I eat at the buffet, I'm extremely delicate to my cravings. I'm extremely obedient, okay, to my cravings for whatever food that it is that I'm craving next. And I'll get up tons of times throughout the meal to get just a little bit more of that, a little bit more of this next, because I'm completely, as much as possible, I'm completely submitted to the Spirit of God inside of me and the cravings that I have on the inside. I am totally submitted, okay? Literally, I eat exactly what I feel like eating next. But it's perfect honesty. It's total honesty. It's perfect liberty. It's perfect honesty. It's perfect freedom. It's perfect pleasure. Total satisfaction, okay? But now just do that all day long. Like, I'm preaching this video until I feel like I'm done. Or, the video camera runs out of memory chip. I got 2 minutes left on the memory chip. And, okay, that's the Spirit of God. That's dancing with the Lord. You do what you feel like doing. You say what you feel like saying all day long. People say, how is that possible? How is business going to get done? Trust me. Everything that actually needs to get done for people's happiness, pleasure, and longevity will get done by the Spirit of God inside of everyone. And it'll get done happier, more efficiently, and more joyfully than you ever imagined possible. And by the way, all the things that we thought needed to get done that actually don't need to get done because no one cares anymore because it was sin, have just disappeared from our schedules and our lives and our trucks and our hands, and we've been set free. And now everyone's got way more time on their hands. Now everyone's in love way more. Now people are just in love. They're laughing more. They got more free time for exercise and recreation and taking care of the beauty of their bodies. We got more people dancing. We got a live music scene that is filled with Holy Spirit musicians. People are falling in love. Couples are getting in love. People are reuniting. Families, big, great, sex lives. People are happy, prospering. And it's all God on the inside of everyone. And people have been set free to believe in the Spirit of God inside of them. That is huge. I've been in churches. I've been around many Christians, okay, that have not been taught correctly about trusting the Spirit inside of them. They have not been taught. They have not been encouraged to go with their feelings. They have not been encouraged to follow the feelings inside of them, which is the Lord, okay? And, yeah, so, there you go. I'm about to run out of memory chip. This has been a very honest preaching time, very natural outflow of my soul, which is exactly what it's supposed to be, okay? Me doing what I feel like doing. Total honesty, triple father, okay? So, and the kids can tell an honest person a mile away. I get kids and babies looking at me all the time. They just stare at me. Kids can smell an honest person a mile away. All right. Cool. All right. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty, and the Spirit of the Lord is inside of you in Christ. You say, how will God provide? Oh, He provides in more delightful ways than you ever thought you'd experience providence.